guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to do this makeup. We are going to paint this face. Oh my god, how are these so orange? Like, can somebody tell me why when you self tan that your hands go so orange, like neck versus hand? Anyway, back to the video. We are going to do a glam makeup look today. And apologies if I keep looking in the viewfinder because my face, my bare naked face is quite distracting. So apologies on that. But we're going to do a glam makeup. I'm actually going out tonight. So I'm going to Karma Cafe by Buddha Bar, in case any of you guys have been to Dubai and you've ever been to Buddha Bar or Karma Cafe. They've actually opened a new one, which I'm going to try out today. So it's nothing too crazy. It's just a nice chill vibe bar. So it's not like little black dress, cocktail dress kind of thing. It's just a bit dressier. So I thought, why not? Why not get glam? So we are going to kickstart with our base. So I've already done my moisturizer. I've used the Kiehl's Oil Control Moisturizer, and we're going to go in with the primer, which is this Valentino, what do you called? V-Lighter. It's a dual use liquid light face base and top coat. I actually forgot this is a top coat as well, but this is the Amber one. Cute. I didn't even know Valentino had makeup, but I think I've used this once before on another video. So it just gives that glow. And I think I mentioned before that you can actually use this as your, like if you're on holiday and you just want a bit of glow in your face. I mean, that's a hell of a glow. But I think they do it in 2 different shades. I'm just looking in the mirror here. I should have worn my headband, but because my hair, I've letting my hair kind of air dry a little bit and then I'll blow dry it. I just don't want to put a headband in and then I get all kinks. I keep looking behind you because the window is behind you and the weather is bloody awful in Dubai right now. Like, it's very gloomy, so I do actually have a light on today. Okay. Main foundation, as always, this is number 1 to me. I have oily skin. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury in 7 Neutral. I think they do 7 Warm as well, maybe. And I'm going to go in with my trusty Beauty Blender. As always, this is my favourite. It is a full coverage foundation. It's incredible. As you can see, I go in with a darker shade to my actual face because I don't really self-tan my face. So, right, I'm going to go on with this and then you don't want to sit here watching me do this. So the face is done, and I always find that, see, my hair needs dyeing so you can see the old grey lighter hairs coming through. I always find that I need to let it breathe a little bit. It's very easy to sort of want to go in with powder. So I just kind of busy myself and I put on my first stage of concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in shade, we don't know, shade light. So I always go in with this now whilst my main foundation is drying. I feel like this colour is, I mean, you don't need much, and there's me putting loads on. I'm just doing down here because I'm struggling with those parts and I just want to hide any darkness from my jowl area. And I'm going to go in with the Shape Tape sponge. I don't know if you can buy this sponge, I'm not sure, but I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It came in like a little multi-pack a while back. I've put way too much on. I just want to go and tell you guys that. I've put way too much concealer on. I think I thought I was using a different one, but it doesn't matter. We can work it Okay, so we just blend all of that in nicely. If you can hear any sounds, my dogs are around, snuffling and all sorts. So we just blend that in. Clearly that's not blended in. I need to spread some over this side, and I'm just going to go down the nose just to get rid of any. I want the nose to be slimmer, so I just want to get it whiter down there, lighter. We can go up here, no problem. It's quite warm in this room now. I might have to turn the AC on. Cooler. Okay, so as you can see, that's kind of lightened up my face. It's kind of made, obviously this is still orange, and then it's just become whiter and lighter in the center, which is kind of what we want, because you don't want to go out with just a full orange face. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my powder on. I wish this room wasn't so hot because I am sweating. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just give it a bit of a shake. And we're just going to go in and dab little bits on. I don't go in heavy because I do have an under eye powder. And remember, I do have oily skin. So powder is my friend, but I also just don't want to overload. So I just, very little I put on just to set my face. And I do actually put it on my eyelids because I don't want the eyeshadow going onto like a sweaty eye. So that's kind of, although it's translucent, it almost brings the face, I don't know, it makes it a bit lighter, I suppose. So that's that. I'm now going to go in and start contouring. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This is in medium. Now, I have to say, this I have used so much. This bronzer, it is a little bit pricey, but it is worth it because it lasts a long time. I think I've had this for about a year, could even be longer. It's lasted so long. The Refi brush, and I'm just gonna do little under the cheekbones there, and I just go over my ear because obviously I'm a fake tan girl, lady. And then I'm just gonna do just in the corners where, to be honest, my hair's gone a little bit grey. So that's that. And then I'm gonna go in then with my favorite blusher. And I've got a few at the moment, but this one I'm obsessed with. This is the NARS Liquid Blush in Orgasm. And it is so incredible. I'm obsessed with this. So I just go in with a little bit, just to, oh, there's a hair in there. And I then build it. I don't want to go too high because this little area here I'm going to leave for my powder, but you can go up a little bit. That's also fine. So it just, you've got the dark of the bronzer and then the pink of the blush, which is really cute. This might be a bit too much blush for some people, and I appreciate that, but I absolutely love it. I think with the sort of the orangey, warm foundation, it's really nice. When I don't wear a heavy foundation, I find the blusher is a little bit too much. So I think this is something for maybe a fuller face lady, girly. I hate saying girly because I'm like, hey, I'm nearly 40, but I guess I can still say that. And then I do a little bit just down the nose, just get rid of any excess there, because with especially, well, normal bronzers and blushes, but especially liquid blush, you will find that they do 100% fade. So there is a top tip there to take a blusher out with you, or even you can use a lipstick, because blushes do fade. They really do. So don't ask me why, but they do. Okay, so just to seal that in, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and this is in Cherry Blossom. The reason I love Cherry Blossom is because it's got a real, you can see a pink, huge pink undertone, hence the name. And I love that pinky purple under eye. And I can't explain to you how much I'm obsessed. Like, I'm at the point where I want to have my under eye like blue. Don't ask me what's wrong with me, but I do. And I'm just so obsessed with this powder. And it lasts such a long time. Like, I've had this 6 months and I use it every day. How wild is that? Like, I use it every single freaking day. Now, you don't need to do anything with that, because I'm just putting it here as well, just to make my face look slimmer. Yeah, you don't need to do anything with that because you're meant to let it bake. I don't know where these inverted commas have come from in my life, but yeah, you're meant to let it bake. So just leave it. There you can see in high definition. Okay, so what I tend to do now, which is very controversial, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So my top tip lately, and I'm gonna get a mirror. What I've been loving lately is, so I do my lip liner. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Colour Pencil in Versatile Chestnut. Is this the one I've been using? Yes. So I'm just going to do my lips, normal, right? So I'm just going to go over. You can see I'm just going over. I mean, I don't have huge lips, but it's good to just overline. Looks like a moustache, actually. Okay. And just try and blend in. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then before I put my lipstick, I'm not putting this pencil away. I'm actually going to use it as an eyeliner. Now, do not do this at home because I don't know how tried and tested this is on eyes. But I am obsessed with this over a black eyeliner, like obsessed. I think maybe I should get like a browny red eyeliner, and I looked yesterday in Sephora and I could not find a damn thing. So if anybody's got any ideas, let me know, because this is game changing. Well, not when you poke yourself with the wood. Oh my God, guys, I freaking hate that. Like, it's so painful when the wood catches your eye on any eyeliner. It drives me mad. So I'm just going to go back over that and just leave that to settle in. It must be something about red on my eye. Okay. Eyeliner done, kind of. And then I'm just going to quickly go in with this MAC lipstick. This is in shade Myrrh, I want to say, Myrrh. And it's just a darker one because it won't last. So this is not the colour I'm going for. It's just, it won't last. Does that make sense? So this is like a base. And then I'm just going to go over the top for now with my Maracuja lip pump. And I don't know what the shade is. I'm not sure. This is from Tarte. And it's quite mentholy. But for now, that's what we're going to do with the lips, just because it's done and it's easy. I'm going to do my eyebrows. If you want to know how I do my eyebrows, please watch. I'll link it down below. There's another video, but I won't put you through the pain of having to watch that again, because I've done it so many times. Eyebrows are on. They're not great today. There's days where I hate them. There's days where I love them. And then there's days where I'm like, today, where I'm like, it's 50-50. I'm okay. It's just okay. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do eyeshadow, and then we're going to brush all of this off. So I'm going to go in, I think, I haven't really thought this through very well, I'm sure. But I'm going to go in with, this is the NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals. And I'm just going to go in with like this one. You can see I've used this palette quite a bit. I'm just going to go in with this. It's kind of a pinky grey. So I'm going to go in with this as like the base. So I'm just going to cover all of my eyelid with that. And because it's not so pigmented, it's kind of okay. God, the weather out there. So I'm trying to not rush, but I'm trying to get this video done so that we're not talking in the dark, because it has gone extremely dark in here. Luckily today, not as always, but today I've got my lights on, my ring light, so you can see me. And the other one, we're just gonna quickly go in, and then we can decide what we want to do after that, because I actually want to go into the socket a little bit, you know what I mean? And then I want to just pull it up there a little bit, not too much, but just so the colour, I don't know why we have to pull funny faces when we do our eye makeup, who knows. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of a red for the corner and just go along so you can see that. I don't know, lately I've been playing with eyeshadow, so you know, normally I'm like just whack it on and a brown and we're done. I've kind of been playing a little bit, so it's actually been nice to experiment. I've probably gone in a bit too much, yes, as always. So we'll go back to the pink. Just make sure we're not too red. So we go back over. That's the thing about eyeshadow, like it's totally buildable and you can play, and like you don't have to stick with the colour. As always, I'm going to go in with a thin little brush, and I'm just going to mix those two colours that I've just done. I'm going to go under, just so I can get a feeling of what that's going to look like. And I think this ties back with the pink of my eye pencil too. I feel like before I was doing a lot of browns, heavy browns, and it kind of closes the eye. So if you want to open your eye up, I think the best thing to do is to do like a white pencil. But I'm quite happy with this pink. Like, do you see how cute that is? And we're not even halfway done. Okay, just go in there with, make sure all the creases are done. So we can always go back afterwards. Like, this is not like the end. We're just gonna go in with a liquid eyeliner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in black. And we need, in fact, I'm not gonna film this bit because we need full concentration. Okay, so we've done the eyeliner. It was challenging because I am coming to the end of the eyeliner and I'm sort of holding out, bringing the new one, but it's kind of caused me some issues. So she was a challenge, but it'll do. I'm now going to go in with a little fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques brush, I think. And we're going to brush all of the excess away, so that will include any eyeshadow that's fallen. Just going to blend that in if we can. As you can see, like the the blusher is faded a little bit already. A little bit already, as it does, and as you powder and stuff, it definitely does fade. I'm just going to now use the Sephora Love the Lift mascara in black. Just go over the top, which I always do, and then lift. I don't know if you're meant to like do the top. I'm sure you are, because like some of my eyelashes are not like black, like true black. They're like, as you get older, they're going a little bit grey. So I like to coat them all. And then I'm just going to do lowers. Try and not get mascara. I just love doing lower lashes, I don't know. Even though we're going to put false lashes on, it's important that your own lashes are also black. But this one's really nice. Sorry, I'm listening. I can hear things going on downstairs. Everybody's been really noisy. See, so even without, if you don't want to wear a false lash, like this is absolutely, like, could be a finished look for you. Okay, now before we go in, we're just going to let that dry. We're just going to do some highlighter. So I've got the Iconic Illuminator. This is in blush. I actually thought when I brought this that I was buying the one that I love, which is the original. This one, it's nice, but it's not as good as the original colour. I'm just going to say that. The original is fantastic. So I just need to use this because it is quite expensive. I think I paid, I suppose this is Dubai, but I paid about £40 for this, and that's quite a lot. And I mean, you can only get it in Debenhams here, which is random because Debenhams is closed in the UK, but so I just pop a bit of that, and I'm going to put some on the edge of my nose as well. I just want to go in nicely. And there's one thing I've forgotten to do about my contouring, which we'll do now. And that is with my brush that I used for my under eye shadow. I need my mirror close up. I'm just going to go in and go boop boop to make my nose a little bit appear to be slimmer, because nobody wants to be getting nose jobs. If we can just give ourselves a little illusion. Then we will do it. Okay, and then I am just gonna go in with a bit more blusher from the Made by Mitchell, which is this, and the Refi brush. And I'm just gonna do like a purpley colour because, as I say, I am obsessed with purpley blues. And I just love purple. Oh, that's probably a bit too much, but as I say, it will 100% fade. 100%. Right, I'm gonna get my false lashes. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a lash that I've never used before, and this is obviously Pinky Goat. I use these guys all the time. This is actually called Nada lash, and I've not seen this one before, and it is quite full, but I'm okay with that. That's huge. And the reason I'm okay with it is because I've actually used quite a light eyeshadow. If I'd have used a heavy brown, I think I would be looking a little bit drag queen. So I'm just going to cut, sorry, these are like my beauty scissors, just the edge, a tiny millimetre off the edge, because I just know with Pinky Goat that I have to cut off the tiniest bit. You don't have to, you can practice, you can play. But these Pinky Goat lashes are reusable for up to 15 times, which is incredible. I think they were actually founded here in UAE, in Dubai. So it's actually nice to support something local. And speaking of local, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Lash Glue, also from Dubai. And do you know what? I would use the Huda Beauty lashes. The issue I have with them is that they are a little bit more pricey, and they are really good, like they're worth it. They claim to be reusable, and I think they are, but there's nothing like this Pinky Goat. Like, I think back in 2015 these guys launched, and they were so good. They won awards, things like that. So I'm just going to put the glue along the edge, and then I'm just going to blow it for a bit. They won awards because they're just so good, and they're vegan. And have I got lash glue on my nose? Maybe. I mean, look at that glow with her hair. Just let it dry a little bit. This is the part where I can't speak to you, and this is where there's like a moment of silence, because I cannot do two things at once. Let's be very honest. Okay, one is on. Don't even think about trying to do anything to the lash until after. Like, that to me looks a little bit, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it after, because it's still drying, so let it like catch to the skin, if that's like a phrase, and it'll still be tacky for, you know, 20 minutes afterwards. So you can manipulate it afterwards, but don't try and do, because it'll just fall off and then it'll just irritate you. So that's what I've learned. Patience. But yeah, I obsess over these lashes, to be honest, because I wear them like day to day. My day-to-day lash is called Reem. I don't know if I could I wear these every day, these ones? I'm not sure. But the day-to-day that I love is called Reem. And that is just so, these are probably a little bit too much, a little bit. But we have to experiment, we have to try new things. Like, if we don't try different styles, like if I just wear Reem all the time, then it's just boring. Okay, what I need to do, just looking into the camera now, is just blend in my eyeshadow. So I've just used a little blending brush, just so it doesn't look so harsh, the line, now that I've got black lashes over the top. Just blend that in, just so it doesn't look so crazy. I mean, some people don't like this look, and I can appreciate people that don't want to wear false lashes, and that's absolutely fine. The issue I have is that I've worn false lashes now for years, and it's kind of part of me. So that I just have to wear false lashes now. I'm just gonna let those dry. I'm just gonna pop over a tiny dot of the Rare Beauty, I think it's like under eye brightener. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit underneath, just a little bit, and I'm gonna dab it in with my Tarte concealer sponge, just because I want to make sure that that eyeshadow that I put underneath hasn't like made it look darker, like pigmented under my eye. I'm just gonna go in with the nostril, just going in, bit of flaky skin there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna finish it off because of the hot climate that I'm in with the Morphe continuous setting spray. I don't know why, but I feel like I can't speak when I do that. And that is pretty much it. Of course, there might be touch-ups and things, but that is pretty much it. That is the look that we're going for. Super glam. I mean, I absolutely love it, to be honest. Like, it's what I love. I am going to play with the lashes. I just want them to set a little bit more, so I won't bore you with that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do my hair. I've actually put in my hair some Colour Wow volumizing mousse. In the ends, I've put some Away oil, I think that's how you say it, Away. And I'm going to put some Gisou heat protector on. And I'm going to just do my hair and then I'll show you the finished look. So this is the finished look in normal daylight. I've got on, you can't really see, so I do apologise, you'll have to go over to my Instagram. I've been kicked out of the, well, that's better light, isn't it? I've been kicked out of the bedroom, so I can't take any pictures or videos. So this is the look, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's it, guys. So I will go out, have a few drinks, get some food, but follow my Instagram because I'll post everything there. And if you liked this video, give it a huge thumbs up. It does mean a lot. It goes a long way to subscribe and give this video a like. So I will see you in the next one. All right, guys.